this has been a really fun road trip so far, Steve. This offense has been absolutely rolling. 24 home runs in their last 12 games. Let's take a look at some of these numbers for the Orioles and the damage that they have been delivering here, because it has been pretty blistering. When you look at it overall, you get why they're taking home so many accolades. And what jumps off the page the most to you here, because they're all amazing.
I mean, it's really been something to watch how hard this team is hitting the baseball. How do you get 33 home runs? This is the process. You have great exit velocity team-wide. They're the best in the majors. You have a barrel rate of 10.2%. They are the best in the majors. And the hard hit rate is how many balls you hit 95 or more. A barrel is 98 or more at a certain launch angle, so it's much more specific. But that's a stat, Melanie. The Orioles were 18th in the majors last year, and they're now first. And it's just been so impressive to see these guys putting some of the swings they are putting on baseball and the damage they are doing. Barrel rate leaders in Major League Baseball. Some are over 20 right now. But, I mean, look at what some of these guys are doing. Ryan O'Hearn tops the Orioles. Colton Cowser is second. Gunnar Henderson, how hard he's been hitting the ball. He's third in this stat. Jordan Westberg right behind Gunnar. Ryan Mountcastle. That is a strong group of five, the Fab Five Oriole offense version. How hard they're hitting the ball and barreling baseballs, and it leads to 33 home runs, as you said, 24 in the last 12 games. If they kept this pace up, we're only 21 games in, but they'd set an Oriole team record for homers.
I believe it, because the projections for Cedric Mullins last week was he'd have a 41 home run season, which is just eye-popping. Now, you look at where they compare to the rest of the league. You'd mentioned this just a moment ago,
right.
But they almost can't be stopped.
I mean, these are just really impressive numbers. This team is scoring nearly 6 runs per game with, as we know, it's been well documented, a couple of players struggling, a couple of players now today. Hayes goes on the aisle. He's been struggling. Jackson waiting for his second hit, but still look at what they're doing right now. It's just so impressive to see. And a couple of the young guys told me in the clubhouse today, this starts on the farm. That's where they learn the swing decisions. That's where they learn really a simple team philosophy to get a good pitch to hit and put your best swing on it. It's easy to say, it's hard to do. The Orioles are putting it in practice in places like Bowie, Norfolk, and Baltimore. And Mel, look, beyond the Orioles stats, we know what those prospects were doing at AAA Norfolk, and Bowie is among the hitting leaders in the Eastern League. It's playing out throughout Birdland.